Deftones, Rosemary, POV, point of view, guitar tabs, guitar lesson. Okay, so I'm going to be arranging this in a drop C tuning. I do have some other methods you can try for just a E standard interpretation, or even go super low and do the drop E 7-string adapted style, 8-string adapted style really. So a lot of other methods you can mess around with here, but just for this kind of a general purpose tuning here for Deftones stuff, we'll just do the drop C. So we'll have the C, G, C, F, A, D. All right, and this initial intro kind of lead section here will be here at the initial 3rd fret on the 3rd string here. We'll hit that, we'll do the 3 on the 2nd string, and then a 5 on the 1st string here. Okay, and we just pick right down through it, 3, 3 to 5. All right, do that a couple times, and then we'll start this this kind of lead bit on like the middle strings here. So we'll do a 2 on the 3rd string, 3 on the 4th string here to open. Take the 2 on the 3rd string, slide it up to 5. All right, and then hold that just a moment. We'll keep it going. We'll slide the 5 to 7, 7 to 10. All right, and then we'll just stay on that 10, hit it once more. And from there, we'll essentially repeat that whole kind of middle string lead up section, the 2, 3, open, slide the 2 to 5, 5, 7, up to 10 again. All right, and then after the second time we go through it, we'll add this bit where we hit the 10 on the 2nd string and then an open high E string under it. And continuing with the intro there, the way we kind of wrap it up and get into like the verse and all that good stuff is we'll come on up to the 4th string here, 3rd fret, and we'll go a couple of the 3rd frets on the 4th string, lift off to a couple opens, slide the 3rd fret up to 5, and then we go 3, 5 on the 5th string here. And at that point, we do this cycling section where we just come off, hit the open low C a couple times, let it ring for a moment, and then we'll just come down and hit an open 2nd string, and then just kind of repeat that again. We do the 2 opens and then nothing. So we do the 2 low opens, open 2nd string, repeat the 2 opens again up here, and then let it ring from there. All right, now we get into like the heavier riffs when everything comes in. And for this drop C here, we just come off to some open low C power chords. So the open 6th and 5th string there. And it's just kind of right on beat. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll drop down. Okay, hit this 3rd fret power chord on the 5th string with the 5 on the 4th string as well. And it's just a 1, 2, just kind of right on the same beat as the previous drums. And we'll repeat our open low C power chord 6 strums again, but the way we end it the second time through is we'll zoom up here to the 8th fret. All right, and we'll do a little power chord there with our drop tuning. So we got the 8s on the low C and the G string here, the 6th and 5th string. And we just go 8s, 7s, 8s, 7s. Continuing on with the heavy riff section here. And the next run through, we do the same open strumming 6 power chords, right? So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop down, hit our 3rd fret power chord on the 5th string with the 5 on the 4th there again, just 1, 2. And the way we end this little section is after that, we come up here and we strum 3rd fret power chord on the 6th and 5th string here. And we strum that 6 times, wrap that up by coming up to 6s. We go 6s, 5s, 6, 5, back and forth. And there's just one final kind of switch, like minor little thing, curveball that happens, where it's the same typical beginning, strumming the open power chord 6 times. Then we do that 3rd fret power chord. We do that, but then it kind of does this funny little thing where it'll come up to the 3rd fret power chord that we've seen before. But here we just strum it 3 times, take it up to 5, do it 3 times. Then we'll drop down and just hit that 3rd fret power chord again on the 5th string. And for the bridge section, maybe you call this the chorus, either or. It's the part where we just get into the big, like major 7 chords. And with this, it's just this real kind of just, a big, nice full strum. And then we can just kind of loosely shuffle through it, pick through it, whatever feels good there. And basically, we're starting here at this B flat, major 7 chord, which is basically just that 3rd fret on the 5th string here with the 5 on the 4th string. Okay, so that power chord shape, but then we add in the major 7 bit, which is a 4 on the 3rd string here. And then under that, you can just do the open 2nd and 1st string. Like I said, just kind of a nice full strum of it. And then you can just kind of loosely strum through it on tempo there, just, whatever sounds nice to you. But we hold on to that for a bit, and then we take that same shape and we zoom it up to where we're at the 8, the 10, and the 9 now. All right, and we can still keep the open 2nd and 1st string under that. So now we're at like an E flat deal here. So just in this position, same shape, and the same kind of deal. A nice full strum, kind of strum through it a little bit, whatever feels good. And at the end of that, we kind of do these like choppy kind of breaks where for our tuning here, we'll want to do it here where we're 3rd fret on that 5th string, hit it, come on over, hit the octaves with the open low C and the 5 on the 5th string, and it's just kind of like a bang bang. Just kind of cut it, do it again, cut it, do it again, rest, and then just kind of repeat that process about 4 times. All right, for this next section, this is probably where we're going to feel, the lack of that, super low 8th string drop E vibe, This is probably where we'll feel it the most. We could still do it, but it'll just be, an octave higher. But basically, it's just this real choppy, like chromatic riff here, where we go for like a G flat to F to A. So for drop C tuning, what we'll have to do is come on up here, where we're at the 6th fret, and basically we go 6s. It's just that power chord shape, the 6 on the 6th string and 5th string, just 6s to 5s. It's just a bang bang. All right, and then there's kind of a slight little hesitation there, and then we come on up to the 8th fret, 7th fret, bang bang there, and then we just stop. All right, and we repeat that little bit 3 times, and after we do that 3 times, we start it off again by doing the 6 to 5s, but now we go super chromatic with it, where we'll come on up, we go 8, 7, 6, 5. So dot dot bop 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 bop, and we get this cool outro. Nice arpeggiated thing going on here. For drop C here, we'll start it off by being at this 4th string, 9th fret, and we pick through this shape where we got the 9 there at the 4th string, then 3rd string 11, 12 on the 2nd string, and then we'll just kind of bar the 9s because we want this 9 on the 1st string, and we just pick down through it just like that, 9, 11, 12, 9. All right, kind of hold it at a moment, and then we come back up through it, go 12, 11, and then with our kind of free middle finger here, we come on up here and we'll hit the 10 on the 5th string, come back down, hit the 9 on the 4th string, then with our 11 on that 3rd string there, we hit it, give it a little bend and release, hold that for a moment, and then do 9 on the 4th string and hit a 9 on the 6th string, just as some brief little pickup notes into the next part, which basically will drop down, hit an open 4th string, go 2 on the 3rd string, 2 on the 2nd string, come back to the 2 on the 3rd string, and you can hold that for just a moment there, do the open 4th string, and then we get back to our original spot. All right, hit the 9 on the 4th string, and then 11 3rd string, and then we kind of hit together 11 3rd string, 12 on the 2nd string, and then do that twice, where we'll go just hit the 11 by itself and then the 11 with the 12, and just repeat that a couple times, and then after that we can cycle the whole thing over again.